What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with another video. And in today's video, we're going to take another look at Bitcoin. And I know, guys, we're taking a look at Bitcoin again. That's because until Bitcoin breaks out of this current triangle it's in, the altcoins are going to do absolutely nothing. So let's jump right on in to the video. As we jump right on in to the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, as you guys can see, we're just in the symmetrical triangle that everyone and their mother and their father and their grandfather has been talking about for literally the past like 2 weeks. But I'm going to talk about it too, guys, because that's what I do. But as you guys can see, we're literally just in this symmetrical triangle here. We've got multiple touches on the top now, and we just got that rejection right at the top of here later on yesterday, right? So that kind of confirmed that we were in this symmetrical triangle as we got a rejection right at the top of this, and then we got a major fall, and now we're getting a nice little bounce wick off the bottom of this. So I want to see this hold. If this does break, we're going to be seeing some pretty good downside. I don't think too much downside, but it definitely could happen. But I do want to see us get a bounce here and stay in this triangle and retest the top of this, right? We're going to look at it further in our next couple of charts, but this is just the kind of concise, small version of what we're currently in for Bitcoin, right? So if we jump into our next chart for Bitcoin, I want to kind of compare the last consolidation to this one, right? So what we have on the chart here is the 50 EMA, and we also have the 200-day EMA, right? So two key lines that we don't want to break. Well, we do want to break the 50 EMA to the upside, but we do not want to break 200 EMA to the downside, right? So as you guys can see here, this is the last consolidation pattern that we're in for really long time. We all hated that that consolidation period because it was just so long and so boring. We wanted to poke that Bitcoin with a stick and say, please do something, right? You guys, I've talked about this meme before, but you guys see that meme like Bitcoin do something. That's what's happening right now, and also back then it's just so boring. But as you guys can see, back in this old consolidation period, we had a similar symmetrical triangle playing out, right? Multiple touches on the top, multiple touches on the bottom before we broke out. So if we zoom in a little bit, as you guys can see, when we were in this little triangle here, we were getting rejected at the 50 EMA before breaking above it, right? Got rejected at the top of the triangle, went back below down the 50 EMA, kept getting rejected, and then once we broke it straight up to the upside. It's kind of what I'm seeing now, right? We broke it up here, we got rejected at the top of the triangle, came back down, kept getting rejected here. We've gotten rejected at so many times. I want to see us break this 50 EMA and continue up to the upside, right? Just like we did here where we broke the 50 EMA and we went straight up, right? That's what I kind of want to see here. Break it and go straight up, right? That's what I'm kind of want to see and what I expect to see, honestly. But there's also a couple bearish factors, which we are going down here pretty fast. We're getting a pretty fast wick, but it looks like every time we touch the top of this triangle, we get a pretty fast downwards movement straight to the downside. Same thing here, straight to the downside, straight to the downside. And it's a little bit more of a staircase when we go up. So there's just a little interesting tidbit that I saw, but we definitely could break this triangle. And if we do break it, I think we're going to get a decent bounce off this 200-day EMA, this light blue line. I don't know why I use such a bright color that you guys can't really see, but you guys can kind of see it here, this bright colored blue line. And I think we're going to get a bounce off that if we do, and then we're at least going to come back and retest the triangle, maybe move back further, or maybe we just break the triangle back up, right? So we see a lot of fake outs all the time. If this fakes out to the bottom and then continues up, I would not be back surprised, but these are kind of the two options that I see. Either we break that 50 EMA to the upside, which is pretty much the top of this triangle, or we break the bottom of the triangle and fall back to the 200-day moving average, which right now is about 9,900, right about at the bottom of this kind of wicks that we had down here, right? So that's the two scenarios that I see in the short term. We're going to flip on over to the next chart I want to look at for Bitcoin, and that's just the support and resistances that we currently have. So if we zoom in, this is on the weekly chart, so a little bit zoomed in, right? This is a huge support level, obviously. We've talked about this multiple times, but huge support level all through here where we had supports, resistances, bunch of resistances, and now we were trying to flip it as support, which is extremely bullish if we can hold it. What I want to see happen is, if I can find the brush tool here, I want to see us hold this, and I want to see us come up and retest this. Now, what I don't want to see happen is us to get rejected from this top red line again and come back down, because that would remind me very much of back here, back in the 2019 little mini bull run we had,
of a double top, right? So we got a top here of the candles. We got a second top here of the candles, and then that's when we fell lower, right? That's when we really got our low point and we fell lower. Now, I don't want to see us hold this support line, come back up and make a double top again, right? And then fall lower. That's not what I want to see. Double tops are not good, just like double bottoms are good, right? So what I want to see us do is maybe, come back down and then hit off that $200-day EMA that we were talking about, and then kind of continue up. That's what I want to see, in us come back and retest this next resistance, which is all the way up at about 13,200 to about 13,800, which was the top of this wick of the bull run, and also support over here in this old bull run, right? So that's the kind of two scenarios I'm seeing right now. I don't want to confirm a double top here, just like we did back here, to fall lower. And I would also want to see us just break straight through this and not get rejected at all here. So we're going to flip on over to the fourth chart I want to look at, and that is just the total market cap. And it's pretty much doing the same exact thing as Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's a major part of it, right? Bitcoin covers up a lot of the market cap for the total cryptocurrency, but you guys can see it's doing pretty much a similar thing. A little bit different of a triangle. If we go back over, you guys can compare. This one, we gotten about 4 touches on the bottom. The total market cap, we've only gotten 2, right? So 1 here, 2 here. If you want to count these wicks, maybe you can do that, but we haven't even fallen to the bottom of this. And I think altcoins are kind of falling below Bitcoin. Earlier this year, the altcoins were kind of leading Bitcoin, but I think Bitcoin's kind of leading the altcoins right now until it breaks out of this triangle. So we might have a little bit more downside to go for total cryptocurrencies, as we might retest the bottom of this and then come back up and retest and eventually break up or down, right? We don't know what's going to happen with the altcoins. It all depends on what Bitcoin does. So there is a little more room to run down for the total market cap. So be surprised if you see your altcoins bleed out a little bit. Even if Bitcoin goes back up and retests its triangle at the top, you could see some of these altcoins bleed, because there is support here, but it's definitely lower here. So don't be surprised to see the altcoins bleed out a little bit. Let me know in the comment section below what altcoins you guys want to talk about in tomorrow's video. Also, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you tap that subscribe button down below. I know there's people that watch my videos all the time and aren't subscribed. I know, guys. I know you guys are out there. Make sure you subscribe. Let's hit that 2,000 subscriber mark by the end of the day tomorrow. That's my goal, and I would absolutely make my day if we could do that. I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Hit that like button down below as well, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.